Hi and welcome to today's session on tessellation. So when we are looking to tessellate, what we're going to be doing is taking a shape, an image, and we are going to be looking to replicate this shape across a 2D space where there is not going to be any gaps or no overlaps of this shape. So here I've got a T-shape, and this T-shape can be tessellated by using various forms for this shape of translation, so moving the shape, as well as rotations. In some cases you could also use reflections as well. But as you can see, this entire image here is created from this single T-shape, which has just been tessellated. There are no gaps at all throughout the image. And at no point does this shape overlap another shape that is on there. So some people say to me, oh, tessellation, what's the point? We'll never ever use it. All that I can say is that anytime that you're seeing things like tiling, wallpapering, a lot of fashion design, which was new to me last year working in college, I found out that tessellation is used in fashion. Collages, when you are looking at art, tessellation is used. In which case here you've got a tile, and you've gone and tessellated this tile to create this image pattern. So just a tiny bit of a background that tessellation was used a lot in art. One of the most famous is a chap called Escher, who actually created a lot of images, a lot of stunning images over the years using tessellation. As you can see here, the picture of the duck or the bird, and the pictures of the fish. If you look very closely at the images just in between the fish, that is actually the duck or the bird. And if you have a look at the images just inside of each of the ducks or birds, these are actually the images of the fish. Very, very famous drawings, and he made many of them. So some shapes will tessellate, some shapes won't. Regular hexagon certainly will tessellate. This creates an image. Maybe some of you will be familiar with things like honeycombs. If we took a regular pentagon, unfortunately, this will not tessellate because we'll be left with a gap. So here we've got four squares. These tessellate, but there is actually a rule of how they tessellate. So if we have a look at the very centre part where the points are meeting, the angles there have got to add up to 360 degrees. So if you took the internal angle of the shape, and if you couldn't take the other shapes and add them up to 360 degrees, you know that they will not tessellate. We could use multiple shapes, not just one shape. So here I'm showing an example of using this little square which has been rotated, and I'm using this octagon, which creates this shape just here. But that's because if we take a look just at this point, just here, our angles, our angle of 90 and 136 plus another angle of 136, because we've got two octagons joining up here, that does give me 360 degrees, in which case these shapes will tessellate. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.